Let's try to give a color to our chair. So in a very simplistic manner, we will just add another material. Let's name it chair. Chair, and let's copy this same color and make it a little lighter, something like this, and this will do for most purposes. If you're happy with it, then it is okay. But I want to add certain grain or noise of sorts to our this chair. So how can we do that? So let me first add a color ramp for this. Let's add a color ramp, and wait, let me copy this color, hover over here, Control C, this is the shortcut. Take this color output and add it to base color. Select this color ramp and press Control T and remove our image texture. Again, add vector over here. And why is it not showing? We have a black and white chair because we have not given any colors to these sliders. So come over here, add Control V and select this second slider, white one, and remove it from this minus option, just like this. So we only have a single color over here. Now in Blender, we can mix these colors via a mix color node. So if we come over here, color, we have this mix color. If we take this out, mix color node, it's very useful node because this color ramp is basically a gradient. So color ramp is used to control the blending of colors or values based on a gradient. But if you wish to add two colors, we will use mix color. So you can see it has automatically plugged our color ramp to option A, and then option B is white, and then there's a factor input over here that is in the middle, that is at 0.5. So this is basically mixing our color, both of these colors half. So let me give you a little bit more clarity. If I take this factor slider and take it to the left 0, it will make this A color completely prominent. This A color is now everywhere and B is out of the picture. Same way, if I make it to 1, it will make color B more prominent and A will be excluded, and this will put everything in the middle. Now I want to add, I do not wish to add white over here, I wish to add certain these boxes or noise. So for this we have, I think in almost every other software we have a noise texture. So go over here, noise, add this noise texture. You can see that noise texture is a procedural texture created for us by good folks of Blender, and it's a very, very handy texture if you know what you're doing. It can literally, you can create clouds, smoke, or maybe terrains. This is very, very powerful if you know what you're doing with these with the manipulation of these things. You can create lots and lots of creative things. Your imagination is the limit, to be honest. So let's discuss a few of these issues. Its settings. So we are currently plugging, since we do not wish to plug color here, so we are currently using factor input into our second slot. And then we over at the noise texture part, we have certain settings like 3D, 1D. These are dimensions, 1D, 2D would be like this, and it would not take into consideration our 3D aspect of our chair. So for this we need 3D, and there is a 4D option, but that is only look, it only adds one more setting. It is for if you want to, let's say, animate our noise. So we will use 4D. It's very computationally heavy on PC. So let's go back on, since we are not doing any animation, let's go back to our 3D. Then we have certain different texture type, multi-fractal, rigged or ridged, multi-fractal, hybrid, FBM. I'll just let it be to FBM. Then we have scale. Let's zoom in. This works a little differently. Let's say the lower the scale, the bigger the noise will be, and higher scale will give us a small distorted noise. Then there is detail. amount of detail you want in your noise. Then this roughness controls the roughness of the noise. You can see that what it's giving us. Then there is this distortion. This distortion, let's control shift D, this noise texture, and restore everything, restore our scale. This distortion will distort our noise. You can see that it is doing this. So let's reset it again, and let's select our principal BSDF and press Ctrl Shift and T. This will now view our principal BSDF. So let us increase the scale to something like this, and let's give it some distortion, very light, I would say, something like this. I do not wish to have too much detail because it will just eat my computer, so there is no point in that. Let the roughness be at 0.1. Let's put it like this, or maybe a little. We'll see what we want. And this is not doing much. So now what I want, because right now it's not giving me the correct result. So lucky for us, mix color also give us certain other options how we want to mix our color. Now if you have used Adobe or maybe GIMP or DaVinci, they have a certain way to mix your layers, right? There are certain blending modes: mix, darken, multiply. You must have seen something like that. Lighten, screen, add, color, dodge, soft light. These are all present over here, and if we choose one of these will give us different results. You can see that, right? So if I choose multiply, this gives me this light noise. Yes, this gives me a blend of these two. This is multiplying both of these textures, this color, and then it's multiplying this noise over this, our first color. So I'm happy with it. You can play with these, all of these, and try to see what looks good for you. You can try all of these, but for me, multiply is looking okay. So I'm happy with it. I will just quickly copy this material to our pillow, and this one and this one and this one needs to be black color. So we will just assign these our lamp color. Oh, okay. So let's select all of these and this one too, and press Ctrl L, link material. Sorry. Select our black color last and then press Ctrl L, link material. It didn't work. Okay. So let me try this. Okay. Now select this lamp and press Ctrl L, link materials. It should work now. I was making a mistake. Now everything is black for the, I think, bottom part. Yes, it is. And I'm happy with it. Let's quickly give a color to our couch. So what I want to do is, let's just copy this exactly just like that, and this, and then select this chair last and press Ctrl L, link materials, and then come over here, separate this, give this a name. I think cushion. I think spelling is okay, and all we need to do is just copy this color, this creamish color over here, and we will do it like this. Oh no, sorry. Both of these are selected. Make sure to not make this mistake that I'm making. Select our, oh, okay. I think what I did, so I accidentally separated this one from this and this. So don't worry, we can fix it. It's not that big a deal. So let's now go over here. Make sure it is not showing for the time being 2 or 3 number. Just make it a separate icon. And now this one has chair name, and I think I renamed them differently. So let's fix it, chair, and let's rename this cushion. So we know what we are doing. And now let's select this and give it a creamish color, and let's increase our, okay, it's too much, I think. Let's give it a give it a scale of 500. All of this is happening only for this sofa and not for this one, because we separated these. and you can see now it has a fine grain over here, subtle grain. And let's copy all of these except for this and this. Copy our materials for this one, this one, this one, and this one at the back, this one, right? And select this one last, Control L, and link materials. So now our sofa is covered, and we can also make sure to give it dual color. This one, second one, this select this one, second one, and make it a little whiter. So we have a dual tone over here with weird noise. If you zoom in, you can see we have very subtle noise that we just added. Okay, this part we missed this part. So let's quickly do this. Control L, link materials, and all we need to do is give our chrome material to these ones. Can we give our chrome material? Let's give our chrome material here. So yes, we have. For this video we are done. We will take a look at these later. So Control S, and that's it for this video. Oh.